welcome back to my channel. Today I am 18 weeks pregnant and I am only 2 weeks away from hitting the halfway mark of this pregnancy. Time is flying by. I feel like I say this in every single video, but it is so true. I cannot believe that I am almost halfway through this pregnancy. I also cannot believe that I have barely gained any weight, and I also cannot believe how amazing I feel, especially in comparison to Cooper's pregnancy. At this point in the pregnancy, I was looking back at my previous pregnancy videos and I just was so uncomfortable, and it breaks my heart because I had loved being pregnant, but really just in hindsight, I really was so uncomfortable and just going through so many emotions and just seeing my body change so drastically. Maybe this pregnancy, because I'm used to the body change, it's been a lot more welcoming and exciting, knowing what I'm in for, kind of being able to prepare myself. I think that's kind of made me appreciate things a little bit more and not really sweat the small stuff. I have never felt more beautiful, and this baby has been so good to me so far. We have a few things to talk about, so let's get started. As for an update, I had my midwife appointment and I also scheduled our anatomy scan. That will be January 29th, and I cannot wait to see this little girl because I feel like the last time I saw her, she didn't look like a baby. She was just kind of, I don't know. You know how they look in the beginning stages of pregnancy? They kind of look like aliens. So I feel like also with the miscarriage that we went through, I'm still a little high-strung, a little on edge, and sort of, you know, worry. I'm worried, you know, that this beautiful experience is going to come to a crashing halt. I think that once you lose a baby, that always kind of stays in the back of your head, and it's normal. There's nothing wrong with that. We're human and we're mothers as well. You know, whether we have a baby here earthside or we don't, we are still mothers and we still have felt that love for our children. So I think that that will always just be instilled in us, that we will always kind of have that worry for our kids. I am a little worried for the anatomy scan, but I'm not letting it take over my life or this pregnancy. But I'm going to be very relieved when they tell me that everything is okay and looking nice. So as for my midwife appointment, everything went swimmingly. She was able to find the heartbeat right away. She said my uterus was exactly where it's supposed to be, and I also gave blood for more testing. So we decided to also do the testing for like cystic fibrosis, and I think there's a few other things there. As for symptoms, the biggest symptom that I've had this week is I feel pretty nauseous, like frequently too, which is strange because both pregnancies I haven't really had morning sickness. With this pregnancy, here or there I've had a little bit of morning sickness, but it was nothing to the extent of most women. So I don't really know. It's just been strange. I really have felt like I was going to throw up a few times, and it was like yesterday, it was like in the afternoon while I was shopping in Stop and Shop, like our grocery store, and I was like, am I gonna throw up in the onion aisle? Like, is this really what I'm gonna do? Like, there's like bell peppers to my left and I'm gonna be like throwing up all over, you know, like I was like, this is really scary. But that's been a very, very big change this week in pregnancy, is that I've really not been feeling too good. I've also been very tired. I think it has to do with the fact that Dan's schedule has changed. Normally he works overnights. I'm able to get a lot of the stuff done that I need to during the day, but now he's working daytime, so my main focus is on Cooper. I'm not really getting the things done that I need to, so when Cooper goes to bed, that is when I'm getting everything done, and it goes well into the night. So instead of me being able to relax, you know, and then fall asleep around 8:30, 9 o'clock every night, I've been going to sleep around 10:30, 11:30. So I think that has a lot to do with why I feel so fatigued. I've also been a little emotional. There was a post on Instagram about this book. I think it was called like You Were the First, and it's like a little boy with a dog and a mom and a dad, and they're all like sitting down and reading a book together, and it's meant to be a book that you like give your first child when a sibling is coming. I was standing in Home Goods, guys, in line crying. Dan and my friend were looking at me like, really? I was just like, I said, I'm crying, I can't do it. And then I was talking to Dan about the book on the way home, crying, just crying. I was like, we're gonna have another baby, and she's gonna take my love from my baby. Like totally just over dramatic. Like, I feel like this is a typical thing that all first time turning into second time parents go through. I obviously don't feel that way, you know, but I think those are emotions you just kind of have to say out loud and just like kind of talk through. I know that this poor baby is not gonna steal any emotions from Cooper or like any love from Cooper. But yeah, it was funny. I thought it was funny. I got very, very emotional over a book. So that is it for symptoms. For cravings, I've started to sort of crave sweets again. I wanted ice cream this week, so we had some ice cream. We had a little ice cream party. The only other things that I've really been craving is hydration. I'm just so thirsty all the time and I want to drink. I guess that really falls more into symptoms, but I really just want to drink as much water as I can. I feel better the next day when I wake up too. Also, as you guys know, hamburgers and french fries is something I've also been craving. I don't know what it is. I crave the meat, I crave the bread, and I crave the potatoes. Protein, carbs, starch, and salt is what I'm craving there. Luckily, Dan and I have come up with like a system of making a healthy hamburger and french fries, so it's not too bad for me, and I probably have it about once a week. We're actually going to be having it today. Alrighty, it's now time for me to show you my bump. I'm actually really excited to show you guys the product of the week this week because it has really changed this pregnancy, and it's something so unique and different and just random, but I'm so happy that I thought of it to share with you. It really has made such a drastic change in this pregnancy from last pregnancy. Last pregnancy, I was just so bent out of shape and so upset over the fact that I couldn't get my house clean without using like harsh chemicals. Every clean product that I tried, every like green, healthy type product that I tried never cleaned my home anywhere near in comparison to the other products that I was used to using. So when Cooper was born, I knew that I definitely didn't want to use those anymore with him being in our home. So I started really trying a bunch of different stuff. And Mrs. Meyers, holy moly guys, if you haven't given this a try, give it a try. Our favorite scent is the basil. It's a different, just unique scent. It doesn't really smell like any other cleaning product out there. I love it. It does smell kind of like basil. I go through so many bottles of this. And another thing is that they actually make bottles like this of it. This is a concentrated version, so I save a ton of money. This is like $4 in total, or like 3 something, and then this is about 7 on Amazon. And when I'm done with this, I just pour some of this, probably up to about like here, and then I fill the rest with water, and I have myself in a full bottle of spray. So look how much, I've had this thing for probably like 4 or 5 months, longer than that, and like I'm not even halfway through this bottle. So it saves a ton of money. It's the multi-surface everyday cleaner, removes dirt, freshens surfaces. It really does. It does a great job of cleaning. I was so impressed. It can clean my entire like stove top wet, like gook. And it's just like ding, 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 ding. It says made with plant-derived ingredients, natural essential oils, birch bark extract, made without, here we go, parabens and phthalates. What else had phthalates? I was doing something else and it didn't have any phthalates in it. Oh, the Lorena Canal rug? Was that what it was? It doesn't have phthalates in it. Glycol solvents, formaldehyde, and artificial colors. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you're new to our channel, please subscribe. I am 18 weeks pregnant and this pregnancy is flying by. I have so much to share with you. We're starting to get into that really fun stage of the pregnancy where I can start doing what's in my diaper bag. I can start doing, you know, what's in my hospital bag, prepping for labor, all of the fun stuff. I feel like that's where I really shined in Cooper's pregnancy, and I just really have all of these amazing things that I do to prepare for labor. Guys, keep in mind I went into natural labor at 39 weeks, which is like every woman's dream. So yeah, my water broke at 39 weeks exactly. So I'm so excited to share with all of you, you know, that process and everything I did to kind of just like prepare my body for labor. And I've got so much more fun stuff coming your way. So subscribe if you are new, and I will see you soon. Bye!